Hey guys, Angelo here, and today I'm doing a kind of comparison video between my current 3-wood, the Taylormade M1, and my old 3-wood, the Taylormade Aeroburner. So the problem with these 3-woods is that this one's a 16.5 degree and can't be adjusted, and this one was like, they set it to 13 degrees, but luckily you can bump it all the way up to 17 degrees. So they're both at 16.5 degrees, just my personal setting that I have on it. But they're both at 16.5 degrees. So we're gonna see not only which one goes farther, because although having a 3 that can get out there a good distance is nice, you also wanna see which one has the lowest ball dispersion, or that is like the closest together and the closest to the fairway, because in the end you want to be finding the fairway with your 3-wood. You don't just want to be smashing out there into the trees, because it's not always that beneficial. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I'll start with my Taylormade M1 3-wood, and then I'll make my way to the Aeroburner. The way this is going to work, I'm going to hit 5 shots. I'll hit 2 on camera, and then I'll just fast forward through the last 3. And then I'll look at the numbers with you. I have the screen recording going on the iPad so you can see all the data and such. So yeah, that's how it's gonna work. 5 shots, I'll hit 2 of them on camera, then I'll fast forward the next 3. I'll show like the ball data for the first 2, and then at the end I'll show you the numbers with the M1, and then I'll go through the same process with the Aeroburner, and then after that I'll just combine both and look at both numbers for both the clubs, and hopefully make some progress after that. So yeah, let me hit these shots. All right, so first shot. As straight as an arrow. Merely, I don't know, 36 feet left of the target, so 8 yards, just over 8 yards, 9 yards actually. Has a pretty decent strike there. Alright, so that's a 260, 255 carry, and then a 280 total. So those are the 2 on screen. Now I'm gonna hit the last 3 just fast forwarded so it's not so boring. Okay, so looking at the numbers right now, I'm gonna switch to this mode. Okay, so first shot, I don't remember which shot exactly, I think this is the first one. Yeah, I'll just start with this one. So first shot, 242.8 carry, and then 274 total. I won't get too much into numbers right now. I'll just show you guys the distances of each. I think this is one of the I'll just go to this one next. This is a bottomy hit. I think this is the first one that in like the fast forward clip. That was a very bottomy hit, not the best strike there. 1.40 smash factor, so definitely not what you like it to be exactly. Okay, next 257 carry, 284 total. 255 carry, 280 total. And then lastly, 258 carry and 278 total. So now remember, this is a low spinning 3-wood, although it is the same loft. This is a lower spinning model. The Aeroburner has a lot more chunk and weight in the bottom, like all over here. There's a lot of mass there. On the M1, not so much, as you know that there's that hollow slot here, so it takes off a lot of the mass on the bottom of the club and really allows them to put the weight further back into the club and get the center of gravity lower. But other than that, I'll move on to the Aeroburner now. I'll hit a couple, or hit 5 of those again, and show you guys the numbers for that one as well. Also, I also forgot to mention that I'm using just pretty much brand new Titleist Pro V1s. I know that there's a normalization feature for the Trackman, but I just want to make it as consistent as possible and as unbiased as possible. So taking out all the variables of maybe some sort of different ball or different dimple pattern, whatever it may be, these are pretty much exactly the same balls out in the same sleeve. So yeah, they're pretty much the exact same thing. So I moved on to the Aeroburner, and if all works out well, it should come with a different line on the screen. I'm getting used to this Trackman software, so I don't really know how to use it that well. But hopefully, as I do more videos, I'll get better with it. But it should come with a different line, different color, I mean. 240, okay, no it did not. Actually, hold on a second here. Well, it's registered as a different club. Alright, so there you go. You can, I'll just leave it on here. You can see that it's yellow, a yellow dot, this time and not a white dot. So that was a 249 carry and then a 266 total. That was a pretty solid strike. A little more left, no, a little bit shorter. Alright, so now I'm going to fast forward. I forgot to say I'm going to fast forward these last three, and then you can see the results after I'm done this. Alright, so now looking at the numbers, dispersion rate is quite a bit bigger on the Aeroburner, I must say. So I'll take you guys along the ride. I'll show you the numbers. Let me just print out the report here so you can see them. Multi-group. And the report just has to load. Okay, so we got the Aeroburner and the M1. So first page here is, I'll go to the M1 because that's what I started off first. I'll just go through the averages on each thing. So 101.8 club head speed to 102. Attack angle just up a degree. Club path inside on average of 3.5 degrees. Face to path open half a degree actually, so you better work on getting that shut out a bit. Okay, next is the ball speed. The ball speed is 151.1 coming off the club face, leaving the smash factor at 1.48. It's actually not a bad number there. 1.48 for a 3-wood is efficiency isn't that bad. I'm not sure where that ranks on a PGA Tour level, but I would say that's not too bad, pretty good. Launch angle at 11.9 degrees, so I'm really de-lofting the face quite a bit. I guess that's a good thing and kind of bad thing, but that's why the spin rates are significantly lower, or should be lower than what the Aeroburners are. Spin rates on here are just over 2,700. Spin axis, so which way the ball is spinning, is actually a predominant cut spin on average. But I'll go through all of them here because they're changing. So first one was just pretty much straight ball flight. Second one was 2.8 degrees of draw spin. Third one was 9.8 degrees of cut spin, and that was a bottom hit. But I think it started a little more left and it just kind of cut. The next one after that was 2.5 degrees of cut spin. And then the last one is 2.8 degrees of draw spin. So they're kind of getting there. If the 9.8 wasn't there, that's a big outlier. In the whole group, I think it'd be a lot closer together. Height, 88.4. Don't really think that matters to a lot of you. Carry distance, let's see, 249. Farthest one is 254, 255. Shortest one is 231. Hang time 6.4, and then total distance 273 on average. The farthest one was 280, and then again I had a 247 outlier that really I think skewed the results. Actually no, the first one was 284, and then that 247 really skewed the results. And then side total 33.7 left. Okay, let's remember that number for when I get to the Aeroburner. So those are the numbers, not too bad. Now let's look at the Aeroburner and compare. So the club head speed on the Aeroburner is actually a degree quicker than the M1. And that's due to just it being an extremely much lighter club than the M1. This is just one of those clubs where you just grip it and rip it as hard as you can. The M1 is one of the more of those finesse clubs, I could say. Attack angle down on a degree 0.3, so that's actually a pretty good number. I'm happy with that. Club path inside 2.9 degrees. Face to path, club is closed, coming in at negative 1.1 degrees, so it just closed a little bit, which is good. Ball speed 151.9. Let's see what that compares to. So they're basically the same number, just a mile an hour off from each other. Smash factor, this is the difference. You can see smash factor for the M1 1.48, 1.49, not really that big of a difference. Actually, there was one that number 3 again, the outlier, that I think really skewed the results for the M1. It was a 1.40 smash factor, and then I hit another 3 with 1.51. If you look at the Aeroburner, you can see that the smash factor here, it goes from 1.49 to 1.48 to 1.50 to 1.48 to 1.48. So nothing really ever reached that 1.51, but that 1.40 on the M1 really wrecked the results, I would say. 11.8 degrees, so I think that's pretty similar to what the M1 was, yeah, 11.9, so very similar there as well. Spin rate, I think this number's gonna be a little bit different, yep. 3,300 on the Aeroburner versus the 2,768 on the M1, so you can easily tell that the M1 has quite a bit less spin than the Aeroburner. Spin axis, just draw spin of 5.2 degrees, height 98 degrees, let's see what that compares to, 88, so the lower spin is really penetrating or getting through maybe some into the wind a lot better than the Aeroburner might. Carry for the Aeroburner is 246, and then for the M1 it was 249, so quite similar there. But the big thing is because of the spin here, 265 for the Aeroburner carry, and it's 273 for the M1. So and that's with that really bad hit. The Aeroburner had some pretty consistent results, no terrible hits, just that 251, but that's still not even that bad. And then lastly, the side, it was 88 feet left, and the Aeroburner, and the M1 was 33.7 left. And then the consistency is 101.4 right, and the M1 is 46.4 right. So easily, it's pretty easy to conclude to say that the M1 is not only gets further out there, but it's also a lot more accurate than the Aeroburner. It's beating it by like 40 some odd feet, 50 some odd feet on the average. But spin rate's a lot lower. A lot of the other numbers are quite similar. Just spin rate, total distance, and probably the height are the three biggest things. So if you're looking to maybe fly onto the green and maybe hit it really soft and get it to land on the green and stop, the Aeroburner is probably the right club for you. But if you're looking to maybe land on the green and maybe with a cut and you get to stop, or maybe run it up a couple yards before the green, the M1 is definitely the club for you. But if you're a longer hitter and maybe you might want to keep the driver in the bag on a tighter course, definitely the M1 is the way to go. The M1, as you saw, has a very tight dispersion. I hit the fairway with pretty much every single shot here except opposed for the last one, I would say. But every other one was pretty much on the fairway, just off. But other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this comparison video. It was a lot of fun for me to do. I can do a lot more of these if you enjoy them. I know that you've been dying to see the Trackman, so I thought why not whip it out for this style of video. And I don't know, I had fun doing it, so I'm sure you guys might enjoy it. And if you don't, just let me know and I won't do any more. I know that I may not be the most savvy club reviewer out there on YouTube, but I know my stuff. I can get away with being pretty knowledgeable about this stuff. So take what you have to say with a grain of salt if you want, but if you enjoyed it, let me know and I'll continue to do more of these. Have a good day, guys. See you later.